So by now you must have heard the news. This is exciting news. Robyn Dixon is getting married. No, like for real. There's a whole marriage license and everything. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your #1 source for pop culture news in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So it was just the other day, we were reporting on Juan Dixon having this Finster account, and he basically was following all these big booty models, and all of you are like, so what if he's following big booty models, and so what if he's liking photos? I agree, but it was going back to the whole idea that this relationship that we've been seeing before our eyes on the Real Housewives of Potomac just wasn't going anywhere. And this all led from Teresa getting married. And we were like, remember all the marriages on Bravo? Oh, but Robyn still isn't married. Still isn't married. And then one of you really clever folks on Twitter posted everything that's happened since Robyn Dixon got engaged on the Real Housewives of Potomac. And actually, a lot of you have been adding to it. Please feel free in the comment section below. But these are some of the things that have gone to pass since Robyn Dixon got engaged. Heather Dubrow's OC return. Jen Shah arrested. Jen Shah pleads guilty. Just had to add that in there. Nene Leakes leaves Bravo. Nene Leakes sues Bravo. I'm adding that in there. Snow in Pasadena. Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip 1 and 2. Just finished doing 3. Teresa Giudice's wedding. Miami reboot. Miami's filming their 2nd season of the reboot. Things that haven't happened. Robyn Dixon getting married. Okay, so yes, we've been giving it to Robyn a lot lately. But you also may have heard the rumors that the Real Housewives of Potomac's newest season will be right around the corner. Literally, they're saying September, fall. No, they're saying like October or something like that. We should get this new season. And from what we hear, it's going to be a very good season. But a lot of you have been asking, okay, so what's the tea about Robyn? Like, what's happening with Robyn? Is Robyn getting married this year? So People Magazine gets the exclusive after all of it. Because look, a lot of you were talking about the story that I did about the big booty models and the liking of the video, blah, 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 blah. And then a lot of you started in on her about the wedding because of Teresa's wedding. But we also have to remember that this news that Robyn Dixon and Juan Dixon got a marriage license this week is very interesting timing. Very interesting timing. So let's get into what People Magazine is reporting. They're saying this. Robyn Dixon and Juan Dixon appear to be officially heading down the aisle again. The Real Housewives of Potomac star and the former NBA player, both 43, obtained a marriage license on Thursday afternoon. The Howard County Clerk's Office in Maryland confirmed to People exclusively. Just please pay attention. It's not known when the couple will be saying I do. Of course not. According to the clerk's office policy, couples with a marriage license must wait at least 2 days after applying for the license to get married, meaning the Dixons' nuptials could be as soon as Saturday. They're being dramatic. I don't think they're happening as soon as Saturday. But maybe they will, because maybe this is their storyline for the season. So come the reunion, we're married. That said, the certificate doesn't expire until February. Oh, just in time to kind of maybe get her own little Bravo spinoff. Would you guys watch that? Word on the street, Teresa Giudice is not getting a 4-part special. She's only getting a 1 part. Why not give Robyn her 1 part? I don't know. Would you watch that? I would only watch it if it just meant it would be a spinoff with everyone else that's on Potomac along with her. But other than that, not really. So they said that she can get married as soon as Saturday. They said that the certificate doesn't expire until February, so they'll have some time should they be planning a fall or winter wedding. people reached out to representatives for the Dixons who had no comment. Of course not, because they already sent you the information. Okay, look, we also understand that there are people in these places that will feed information to the media illegally. It's not, well, okay, it's not illegal. It's not illegal. I believe getting a marriage license, that's pretty public. That's public knowledge in certain states. All right, whatever. But as I said to you before, hear me out. It's very convenient timing for the new season of The Real Housewives of Potomac to be coming out when it is. And now all of a sudden, after everyone has been making their little jokes on social media about Robyn still not married, and now all of a sudden we hear, oh, Robyn, they filed for the marriage license. I mean, look, we've speculated so much on this relationship. Is it real? Is it just for television? At this point, I wouldn't be shocked if these two ended up getting married for the show. Remember, there was a rumor for last season she had to either get married or have a baby. You heard what the storyline was last season, talking about their engagement. Oh, now Juan wants a baby. But those DMV streets have been talking about Juan for years. So a lot of you that were like, oh, just because he's liking pictures doesn't mean anything. No, it doesn't mean anything for anyone else. However, the DMV streets have been talking about Juan Dixon, allegedly, for years. And according to people that I know with close sources to the situation, and that's probably why I don't believe it, because I've heard too much. I've heard too much about this whole situation. Do I want Robyn to be happy? Yes, but we all have said it. Robyn's best storyline would be her moving on out of this situation, moving on, being a single woman, doing her thing. But I guess that storyline is taken this season by Ashley Darby. Let's be real. These producers are always trying to create a story instead of getting the real story. So part of me can't even blame Robyn. Part of me can't blame some of these reality stars because the producers are literally trying to create their own sort of soap opera, their own sort of storyline. And look, we appreciate that because you help guide these seasons. But now I feel like their hands are too involved. They're too trying to mold a story, especially in the Real Housewives franchise. How about we just tell the real story? Because I've liked Robyn over the years. It hasn't been until recent seasons, like the last couple of seasons, that I'm just looking at Robyn like, what's going on, Robyn? I don't like this fake and phony storyline. Because I really don't believe that they're going to get married. But now they have a marriage license, so maybe I'll be wrong. And I have no problem saying that I'm wrong. I just said I was wrong the other day about Sheree having the seat next to Andy. Maybe I'll be wrong with this one. Maybe they will end up happily ever after. And then I'll bring you some milk and cookies and tuck you into bed.
Don't be rude. I'm sorry, what? Don't be rude.
Robyn, I do wish you the best. I know you probably don't believe it. I do wish you the best. Without Juan Dixon. Juan, I wish you the best with Michael Darby. I don't believe those rumors either. Guys, let's continue this conversation below. What do you believe? Do you believe that a wedding will be happening? The timing of this is very interesting. Do you agree with that? Let's have this conversation below. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.